You think you've seen all the animals on Earth? Think again. From deep-sea monsters to rainbow-colored killers. This is nature like you've never seen before. 1. Peacock mantis shrimp. Don't let its beautiful colors fool you. This shrimp is a fighter. The peacock mantis shrimp has the fastest punch in the animal kingdom, delivering a strike with the speed of a bullet. That punch is so powerful, it can break crab shells, or even aquarium glass. What's more, it doesn't even rely on muscle. Its punch comes from a spring-loaded mechanism in its arm, kind of like a biological crossbow. Its rainbow-colored body is stunning, but its eyes? Even more impressive. It has trinocular vision in each eye, meaning it can judge depth with just one eye, and can see polarized light and up to 12 color channels. Humans only have 3. Beautiful, powerful, and deadly. If Marvel made a superhero shrimp, this would be it. But let's be real, if it were human-sized, we'd all be in trouble. 2. Sarcastic fringehead. This fish looks normal, until it opens its mouth. The sarcastic fringehead has a ridiculously oversized mouth that flares out like a rainbow-colored umbrella. But it's not for biting, it's for intimidation. When two males face off, they press their mouths together in what looks like a bizarre lip battle, each trying to show who's bigger. It's basically a screaming contest, without sound. They live in burrows or shells, and are extremely territorial, attacking anything that dares come close. Despite the name, there's nothing sarcastic about how seriously they take their turf. It's not a fight, it's an underwater drama. If soap operas happened in the ocean, the sarcastic fringehead would be the star. 3. Hairy frog. This frog isn't just hairy, it's a real-life X-Men. During mating season, the male grows hair like fibers on its legs and sides. But these aren't for looks, they help the frog absorb more oxygen underwater while guarding eggs. Now here's the wildest part. When threatened, the hairy frog can literally break its own toe bones. The bones pierce through its skin, forming makeshift claws. Scientists still aren't exactly sure how the bones go back in afterward, but somehow, they do. Yeah, this is not your average amphibian. This is Wolverine in frog form. If you're thinking, ouch, same. But hey, nature's full of weird flexes. 4. Ocean sunfish mola mola. The ocean sunfish looks like a fish that forgot how to finish growing. It's flat, round, and has no tail fin to speak of. But don't be fooled. This is the heaviest bony fish in the world, weighing up to 2,000 kilograms. That's heavier than a car. They often float sideways near the surface, basking in the sun, which is how they got their name. Because of this odd behavior, many people have mistaken them for dead fish. Their diet mainly consists of jellyfish, which isn't exactly nutritious, so they have to eat a lot of them. Big, lazy, and with a permanent, I don't care, expression, sunfish are the weirdos of the sea. And honestly, we kind of love that for them. 5. Japanese spider crab. What looks like a giant underwater spider, but is actually a crab? The Japanese spider crab, of course. Its legs can span over 4 meters from tip to tip, longer than a grown adult is tall. It's the largest arthropod on Earth, and can live to be 100 years old. These gentle giants live deep in the Pacific Ocean near Japan, where they scavenge for food along the ocean floor. Despite their monstrous look, they're surprisingly calm and non-aggressive. But let's be honest, imagine diving and seeing those spindly legs crawling toward you. Goosebumps, right? They're like the elderly grandpas of the deep sea, huge, slow-moving, and kind of scary if you're not prepared. 6. Blue dragon Glaucus atlanticus. This isn't a Pokemon or a fantasy creature, it's a real sea slug. The blue dragon floats upside down on the ocean's surface, using air bubbles in its belly to stay afloat. Its shimmering blue and silver body isn't just for show, it helps it blend into the water, making it nearly invisible to predators above and below. But don't let the pretty looks fool you. This little slug feeds on venomous jellyfish like the Portuguese man-o'-war. Not only can it eat them, it stores their stingers in its own tissues and repurposes them as weapons. Yeah, it's a venom thief with style. Beautiful and deadly, this tiny sea dragon is the perfect mix of elegance and danger. Nature really said, let's make something cool, and then make it terrifying. 7. Armadillo girdled lizard. This little guy looks like a baby dragon crossed with a spiky bracelet. Native to South Africa, the armadillo girdled lizard has a brilliant defense strategy. when threatened, it bites its own tail and rolls into a spiky ball. That way, predators are met with a wall of armor and disappointment. Its body is covered in tough, bony scales that make it incredibly hard to bite through. And unlike most lizards, it gives birth to live young, not eggs. They often sunbathe in groups, looking like a pile of spiked nuggets basking on rocks. Tough, strange, and oddly adorable. And yes, people actually keep them as pets, because who wouldn't want a tiny dragon that curls into a Pokemon move? 8. Blobfish Psychroleutes marketus. Ah, the blobfish. Internet famous for being the ugliest animal in the world. With its droopy face and jelly-like body, it looks like it's melting from sadness. But here's the twist. Blobfish only look like that when taken out of their deep-sea home. Down at depths of 600 to 1,200 meters, where the pressure is immense, they actually look much more normal, compact, firm, and fish-like. Their jelly-like structure helps them float without using much energy, which is useful since they don't have much muscle. They just sit there, waiting for food to drift by. So really, it's not ugly, it's just misunderstood. Like a deep-sea emo kid who doesn't want to be judged for its low-effort lifestyle. 9. Faceless cusk eel. Yes, you're looking at a real animal, without a face. The faceless cusk eel has no visible eyes, no mouth on the front, just a smooth, pale blob of a head. Its mouth is hidden on the underside of its body, and its tiny eyes are buried beneath the skin. This deep-sea dweller lives so far below the surface that eyesight is nearly useless. Instead, it likely relies on vibrations and scent to hunt in total darkness. Scientists first found this eerie fish over a century ago, and then didn't see it again until 2017, off the coast of Australia. It stunned researchers, and let's be honest, the internet too. Spooky? Yes. But in a way, kind of iconic, like the silent weirdo in a horror movie who turns out to be the most interesting character. 10. Giant isopod Bathynomus gigantus. Think cockroaches are scary? Meet their deep-sea cousins on steroids, the giant isopods. These ancient crustaceans can grow up to 30 centimeters long and look like armored tanks with too many legs. They scuttle across the ocean floor at depths of 500 to over 2,000 meters, scavenging dead fish and whale carcasses. Their design hasn't changed much in 160 million years, and honestly, why fix what isn't broken? When food is scarce, they can survive for weeks, or even years, without eating. Yep, they go full deep-sea fasting mode. Creepy? Definitely. But they're also nature's cleanup crew, keeping the bottom of the ocean from becoming a giant graveyard. Just don't imagine a swarm of them crawling toward you in the dark. From bone-breaking frogs to faceless fish, nature never runs out of weird ideas. Which one gave you chills? Which one stole your heart? By the way, don't forget to ring the bell, unless you want a giant isopod under your bed tonight.